So we are finally getting the final Smash character revealed to us on October 5th, which is the same day Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl comes out. They absolutely did that on purpose, but that's beyond the point. Can't believe this day is actually coming. We're finally seeing the end of this game. I can't believe it. So I'm going to make a top 10 list of characters that could be the final Smash character. Now this is mixed with my opinion, as in characters I want to see as the final Smash character, but also mixed with, you know, what characters would please the most people or would be the most fitting for the final character in one way or another. I do understand that there's no pleasing everyone, but I can... let me try here. Anyways, before we get started, you know what to do. Check this out, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll point a gun to your head.
I wanted to give to you, the last part of your notes here, the significance spiritually of the number 10 in the Bible.
Now this entry is kind of cheating, as it's two characters, and I grouped them together because I really don't think either of them will be in the game, but I'm in a vast minority for thinking so. I'm talking about Master Chief from Halo and Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Again, I really don't think either of these two characters will be in Smash. I can eat my words, but Master Chief, despite Nintendo and Microsoft having a good relationship, really has next to nothing to do with Nintendo. Probably less so than any other third-party character in Smash, like, you know, Cloud, Snake, Joker, who also had like nothing to do with Nintendo before being in Smash. And Sora with the whole Disney thing, and I know Disney is probably cool with having Sora in Smash, but it's Disney. Having Sora in Smash is gonna cost you quite a lot. Do not forget that. In fact, I'm willing to bet that the asking price for Sora is probably bigger than any other third-party character. And it was probably just way too much. That's my theory. Hey everyone, this is Editing DPX here, and while I was editing this video, I have seen a lot of leaks saying Sora is going to be the final character. I don't know how credible these leaks are because I haven't looked into them. They could be bullshit, but I might have to eat my own words. Look at that. But because they are both so heavily requested, I feel like if either of these two characters got in as the final character, we won't see as many people mad. Hell, as much as I've been denying it, I would actually love to see either Sora or Master Chief in Smash. One thing I'm actually kind of surprised to know is that someone from Valve actually kind of wants Gordon Freeman in Smash. While that would be awesome, I can see Heavy from Team Fortress 2 fitting in a lot better. If Heavy was in Smash, he would be a very interesting character. As his name implies, he would be a heavy, but also with his machine gun, he would have a lot of long-range attacks. It would be interesting to see how Heavy would play in a fighting game, but it would be even more interesting to see how people would react to a Valve character in Smash. Obviously, people would be mad, but more people would be surprised of just how unexpected this would be.
So I'm going to be giving this flavor 8.5 out of 10 scoops.
Hey, did you know that late last year, Bethesda, known for making games like Fallout, Skyrim, and the recent Doom games, were actually acquired by Microsoft? I'm sure most of you general gamers knew that, but most Smash fans, I don't think you knew that. So now, if Doomslayer makes it into Smash, he's actually another Microsoft character. Yes, I have Doomslayer higher than Master Chief because while I know Master Chief is more iconic, and is probably more of a character than Doomslayer is, Doomslayer just has much more of a history with Nintendo, and also, whenever a character from an M-rated game gets into Smash, it's always a shock. That's also mainly the reason why Doomslayer is on the list, because of how shocking he would be. He's been speculated since Smash Ultimate DLC has started, but if he actually ends up in the game, a lot of people, I feel, would be happy.
36.
Very close, but that's not it. Let's go to Gary the Retard. What number between 2 and 4?
7.
Okay, fuck making people happy now, as this is one pick of mine that would actually make a lot of people mad, but I can actually see Badguy from Guilty Gear as the final character, and while a lot of people would be mad, Not me. Guilty Gear is fucking awesome. I know most of the Guilty Gear games actually didn't appear on Nintendo consoles, not even the latest one, Strive. And I know I gave Master Chief some slack for having no history with Nintendo, but Soul Badguy isn't the mascot of a rival studio, and Guilty Gear, while few and far between, has actually appeared on Nintendo before. And I just wouldn't mind seeing Soul in Smash, as I am a big fighting game fan. I know, Smash player likes other fighting games too is an oxymoron, but for real, Soul Badguy would be extremely unexpected and would be a nice addition to the game. I just can't see us getting 2 fighting game characters in a row, though. I honestly think that might be stopping him more than anything else.
Okay, Mrs. Puff, what's my final score?
6.
Woo! Metal Gear Solid is a cool series and has a lot of characters to choose from if it were to have a second rep other than Snake. But I think the second rep, if it were to happen, should be Raiden. Raiden would be very interesting, as sure, he's a swordsman, but not an anime swordsman, and he would also play very differently. Not entirely sure how you can come up with a moveset, but he would make the internet go crazy. Nobody is necessarily asking for Raiden, but nobody was necessarily asking for Sephiroth either. But when he got in, everyone lost their shit and seems like one of the most welcomed DLC fighters. Hell, he's even one of my mains. Raiden would be a character that I'm sure a lot of people didn't know they wanted.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
As we got characters like Mega Man and Pac-Man in Smash 4 and characters like Banjo-Kazooie in Ultimate, I really thought we would see Rayman eventually, but it hasn't happened yet. Rayman would just fit in very well. Not only that, but Ubisoft kind of seems like a company that should have a character in Smash by now. But he's number 5 because I really want to see him in, but also Rayman seems like a character that most people wouldn't mind seeing. He's not higher because I can't exactly see him setting the world on fire, that rhymed, or at least not as much as the next 4, but Rayman would be such a welcome addition, and I'm sure most of you can agree. I mentioned Raiden earlier, and also Sephiroth as third-party villains, but if there is any villain from a third-party franchise already in Smash that we should get, I think we need to see Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman would be a very interesting character. In the Sonic games, Dr. Eggman is supposed to be very fast, but he would still have to be a heavy, because, I mean, look at him. So Eggman would be like a fast heavy, which would be very interesting. But also, I feel Sonic deserves a second rep. If Street Fighter, Castlevania, and Final Fantasy can get 2 characters, I think Sonic can. Similar to Rayman, I feel Dr. Eggman would be a good character to end on because the vast majority would feel that Dr. Eggman would be a very welcome addition. Let's look at the company Capcom. They already got 3 characters in the game, Mega Man, Ryu, and Ken. And for me costumes, we got Dante, who is my #1 most wanted character for this game, but also we got Monster Hunter and Arthur, but still no sign of Phoenix Wright as a Mii, which is a good sign for him as a playable character. Most people seem to want Phoenix Wright in the game, and I feel like he would be a character that most people would be happy about because of just how wacky of an inclusion he would be. He obviously won't please everyone, but enough people seem to want him in, so it would make total sense too, as Sakurai went on to state that he really likes the Ace Attorney games and took some liberties from there to make the Smash trailers. Regardless though, Phoenix Wright would be a nice wacky inclusion that I'm sure most people would be down with.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number 2.
One character that got leaked a while ago that I'm actually kinda surprised hasn't still gotten in is Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was one of the original iconic NES games, along with Mario, Zelda, Mega Man, and Castlevania, and all those franchises have characters in the game. Ryu Hayabusa would be a very interesting character too, but he's really this high just because I really want to see him in. I could actually see a lot of people getting mad because he's another swordie, but it makes a lot of sense to add Ryu Hayabusa in.
I'm a Luigi, number 1.
So, you probably guessed it. It's Crash. I was thinking about going over everything that would make Crash an awesome inclusion in the game, but I feel like I would either be repeating myself or repeating others. But Crash Bandicoot is probably the most wanted Smash DLC character at this point, and it's kinda seeming less and less likely that he's gonna make it in. But I feel like if Crash were to join Smash, this would satisfy maybe not everyone, because no one satisfies everyone, but this would satisfy the most people, and that's why Crash Bandicoot is number 1. So that's my list of the top 10 characters that could be the final Smash character. Do I think any of these characters are going to be in? Probably, but I think it is even more likely that none of these characters will be in, and it's going to be a character that we're not even thinking of. Or maybe someone disappointing. I don't know. There's no good way to end this really to please everyone, unless you do like a stance change character and have like, you know, a Pokemon trainer like character, but instead you can change between Crash Bandicoot, Sora, Master Chief, Phoenix Wright, and Waluigi. That would please everyone, but duh, that's not happening. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, or remember, I'll point a gun to your head. Bye!